Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter the Master of Puppets, joined by...
Plitter?
Yes. 4th of July, beer shenanigans happening. And we're drinking... Actually, I think it's going to be my first Quadruple IPA. I'm sure it's going to be yours.
I have no idea what a Quadruple IPA is. I know what a quadruple is.
But first,
what an IPA
so first,
is, yeah.
that was the double IPA. Then the triple IPA. We had some today. But then apparently now people are also doing Quadruple IPA. So even stronger and even more hops. So it's something I've seen so many brewers do, and I've always been like, nah, I'll just stick to singles, maybe doubles once in a while. But now we're going to be trying one courtesy of Jose. So thanks to Jose for this. This is from North Park, and this is a riff on their Hop Foo. This is Mega Foo. So Hop Foo is a West Coast IPA, but for some reason they wanted to play around with this name, I guess, for this hazy.
So that's a Mega Man hop doing Kung Fu.
Yes.
Yes.
It actually looks a lot like how Mega Man jumps.
No, not really. He goes like this.
Well, this is a triple dry hop hazy.
Mega Man 2.
Yeah. So this is a triple dry hop hazy quadruple IPA on 13%, and it's hopped with Nelson, Sauvin, Galaxy, and Tetra hops. So this would be interesting. I've always been like, yeah, when we have triple IPAs and they're really good, they're nice, but quadruple, like, is it necessary? I don't know. We'll find out. So it looks a lot like the other beers we had today from North Park.
Yeah.
Very dense and very hazy.
Very hazy, very pale, almost dark yellow actually. Really.
Yeah. White head on there. Let's check out the aroma. Really intense.
Yeah.
Really, really intense. To me, so sometimes I get this from Nelson. It smells a bit like gasoline.
Gasoline? I don't get that at all.
Or diesel. Just a little bit.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I just fixed the transmission in my car someone drove into the car a couple of days later. But anyways, I just fixed the transmission. That transmission oil smells weird, and it kind of gets, yeah.
But it's something I get when there's high saturation of Nelson. I kind of like it, which is weird, and I know a lot of people don't, but I'm getting lots of Nelson on this like that. It's really tropical. It's very much in the vein that, like the one we just had, just even more sharp and intense, I think. Like I'm getting lots of snappy tropical fruit, like pineapple and passion fruit and lime and things like that. Like it's really sharp.
Yeah. So I guess it's one of them where we're expecting it to be a lot of peels and
yeah, possibly. Yeah. I mean, there's that, and then I think there's also underlying like sweet yeasty esters. Like there's a little bit of like juiciness still. It's not all like bright hops, but there's definitely like a juicy fruit ester. But it smells really good. It smells a lot like just like a supercharged version of all the North Park beers we had today, pretty much. Let's try it.
Yeah.
Cheers. Thanks for the beer, Jose. Ooh, that's intense. There's a lot of hop flavor, and it sticks to your mouth. Like it's really powerful, and there is alcohol for sure. You can feel that this is a 13% beer.
Is it 13%?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I get some warmth going down. I'm glad we're splitting this a few people because
I don't really. Actually, I don't think it's. Tastes like
it's not too
13%.
bad. No. It's quite well hidden compared to everything going on. But I feel it in my throat warming.
Okay.
A little bit.
Well, right now it's pretty cold too.
Yeah.
But actually, I think it's pretty seasonable.
Yeah. I think a beer like this you want to drink cold. I think as it warms, it's going to warm up even more or get hotter. But loads of saturated hop flavor. But boatloads. It's very much like monkish style, this one. I think it's the one that's closest to like monkish style IPA. Like big saturation of hop flavor. I mean, loads of awesome Nelson flavor. This bright gooseberry, tropical white grape, diesely dank hop flavor. Citra plays in with more tropical fruits. So all like pineapple, lime, kiwi, all these bright things on a blanket of like overripe juiciness that is maybe a bit like candy-like. It's like slightly like overripe candy type flavor, I think, like Skittles or Starburst candy or something.
I think it's pretty big on that peel, actually. Orange peel.
There's also a lot of that. There's a lot of pith, lemon pith and lime pith. And it has a high sweetness, but there's enough saturation of hops and alcohol to balance it. Because there is a good amount of sweetness on this. But this is definitely something I do not want to sit and let warm up.
Yeah.
I have a feeling like it's really fucking good, but I have a feeling that if you warm this warms, it's gonna be really crazy to drink.
Yeah, so
like this is something you want.
Warm.
This is something you want to share. 100%, I think. Like I think it'd be too crazy to drink this on your own.
I could drink that on my own. Yeah,
I'd be so hammered.
if I could keep it cool for long enough to actually drink the whole thing.
Yeah. Like pour some and put the can in the fridge or something.
But actually, I think I could.
Hmm?
Goes down fast.
I think I could too. I mean, it is really nice. Besides all the bright hops, I'm also getting a little bit of like a papaya and like a stone fruit thing. It's really good, but if you compare this to its namesake, Hop Fu, I'd rather drink Hop Fu. It's one of my favorite West Coast IPAs. It won a gold medal at the World Beer Cup, very acclaimed competition, and I think that might be why they're starting to riff more on the name Fu, Hop Fu. So
I think the other one we had, what was the name of that?
The one before?
Yeah.
Freestyle Collider.
Oh no, the
very
first
Art
one.
is hard.
Yeah, that was very, very balanced, I thought. Whereas this is not as balanced. It's more.
This is more extreme beer.
Yeah.
This is what it tries to be, but I think it's really good extreme beer. But you need to be in the mood for that.
Yeah.
Whereas the other one is, even though it's crazy dry hop, is the one I could drink every day. This is more like special occasion or just sharing with friends and whatnot. But I still don't want to knock it too much because I still think it's really fun good. So I think I'll land in the same vein as the other North Park beers, like a 94, 93. It's still really amazing. And I think if you love triple IPAs and whatever, you love this. Like it's going to be the best quadruple IPA, one of the better quadruple IPAs you maybe had. But it's not a style that's so much for me anymore. But I do see why people could love this because it's got such a high saturation of flavor. But I would just rather have the first beer we had. Art is hard.
Yeah, and I think it's a question about what mood you're in, really. Today I don't want any more of this style, to be honest. Because it's just too much.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm getting more and more just into well balanced, nice beers that I could drink all day, really.
Me too.
It's a mood thing, but every once in a while, it's nice to have something like this.
This is something, and it's more fun if you share it as well, I think. Like a lot of people, it's like it's something I want to share. But what would you rate this one?
Let's say straight up 90.
So your least favorite of the day is this compared to the others?
Yeah.
But I guess it'd
but it's a mood thing. It's not because I think it's not worse.
No.
It's just different, and it's
yeah.
it's just more flavor forward.
Yeah.
I would like right now.
Yeah.
So that's a bad way of rating it, I guess.
Yeah, but it's fine. It's personal preference on this channel.
Yeah.
I've never had a quadruple IPA, but I know what it would probably, if this was, I've only had triple IPAs, but it's going to be a similar thing, hazy triple IPA to hazy quadruple IPA, but it'd probably be like a world-class hazy quadruple IPA, but I don't really want to go all the way up there because I do not enjoy the style as much, so that's a subjective rating. But if I had to rate a bit more objectively into a style that is hazy quadruple IPA, it'd probably be 95. World-class beer. But if you love extreme, intense, hazy hobby beers, then you're going to love this. So, yeah. That does it for the review of North Park Mega Foo. Thanks a ton, Jose. Crazy, hoppy, hazy beer, that's for sure. If you guys had a chance to try this one, let us know what you thought of it. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and ring the bell for future notifications about videos. And we're going to say cheers and hop soup. And see you guys in another beer review.